Paul McGuire Grimes, ABC at Minneapolis. Craig, it is really great talking to you today. I had a blast with the bad guys, so thank you so much for the time today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me, Paul.
Yeah. Now, you're no stranger to doing animation, but what's the most rewarding part for you of working in that medium versus a movie or a live action TV series?
Probably just that, kids get to know, at least get to know your voice a little bit. And then there's, that one interaction with you meet a family and they're like, oh, that's the guy from Shrek or from what have you. And they're, the kids are like, okay. they love the character, but some of them don't put it together. But it's nice to get the whole family unit involved.
So it's more of a hesitant fan reaction versus someone like that loves The Office probably coming up to you and wanting Office tidbits.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how much of the animation for this was done before you recorded? Were there storyboards? Were there character mock-ups? Did you see a lot of it first?
I saw the character mock-ups when it was pitched to me. And and I saw some storyboards, and then as we would go, there would be some animation done. So I would come in for another session, and they say, "Hey, look at what we've done thus far." So the energy was always very high. They were always very positive, and I did get to see some things along the way.
Do you feel like you could see some of your facial reactions and how the animation was coming along?
Well, every once in a while, you can see a little something, excuse me, but every once in a while, you'd be like, okay, that's me. That's okay. All right.
That's me in shark form. Okay. Now, some actors I read, what was that?
That's me in shark form. I was repeating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I read that some of the actors actually got to record together, which is just not typically how it's done. Did you get to record with anyone, and how did that go?
No, I didn't. I think Mark Maron and Sam Rockwell recorded together for a couple of things, but not much. COVID was super lockdown and all of that, so you could only be out and you could only be 6 feet from people. But no, I didn't get to record with anybody. The cast didn't actually meet up until we did a table read after the movie was done, and then we still haven't met. Everybody still hasn't met. Well, some of us did some press together, and then they had the premiere out in LA. I was in New York, so I missed out on a bunch.
Oh my God, I'm like bummed that you got to miss out on like being with people that I'm sure you love working with. Now, if you had to pull off like a heist, thinking about all your former co-stars, all the funny people that you worked with, who would you want on your team, and what role would you play? Because you all have different roles within the bad guys.
I'm the getaway driver, and I think I would have to have Creed from The Office in there. He would handle everything else. Two-man job.
That's all you need. Two-man job. That's funny. Now, what do you think would most surprise audiences about bringing an animated film to life? Because I feel like there was an article written recently with Chris Miller and Phil Lord about like the actual art and craft of animation. It's not always taken seriously.
I think it was surprising that it takes, I don't know, a year or so to get things going with the animation, like from the page and the voices to what the characters look like. It takes so long to do it.
Do you feel like you have more time to play around with your voice and just like character work that you don't want to do than live action?
1,000%. That's one of the most fun parts about it, because it keeps the energy at a certain pace too. But you're in there, you're running, you're moving around, you're doing whatever you need to do to go with the scene, but you can do it, more because you're in there not doing it for the camera.
Oh my God, I love hearing that. It'd be so fun to just like watch recording sessions, like just to see how like everyone kind of does their part, what changes. I think that's great. And I hope that people enjoy The Bad Guys. Craig, it was really great talking today. I really appreciate the time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it too.
Thank you.